Welcome to day 97 of our school year. Just 3 days away from the 100th day of school. Okay, let's get down our beginning fraction. A total of 180 school days, and we're on day 97. So first thing we want to think of is 97 prime or composite. Well, it's not even, so that doesn't help us if it's prime or not. 9 plus 7 is 16. 16 is not a multiple of 3, so that doesn't help. So I'm just going to check our prime number sieve. Yep, 97 is circled, so 97 is prime. And since it's prime, our prime factorization is done. The only prime number I can divide by is 97. So let's go ahead and do the prime factorization for our denominator. I can take half of 180, which is 90. I can take half of 90. Can't do half of 9 tenths, but I can do half of 8 tenths, which is 4 tenths. And that leaves 10, which is 5. I could divide by 5, which is 9. Divide by 3, I get 3. So our prime factorization, we have 2 times 2 times 3 times 3 times 5. And our numerator is 97. We have no factors in common, so our greatest common factor is 1. Let's go ahead and make our groups of 1. Done. So we have a total of 180 groups. We have 97 shaded in. But we do want to prove it with our algorithm. We're dividing both by our greatest common factor of 1. So 180 divided by 1 and 97 divided by 1. See, 100 times 1 is 100. Numbers the same, 0 is a game, or on top, no need to stop. 80 times 1 is 80. Numbers the same, 0 is a game. Add our partial quotients together, we get 180. Here, 90 times 1 is 90. More on top, no need to stop. Numbers the same, 0 is a game. 7 times 1 is 7. Numbers the same, 0 is a game. Add our partial quotients together, we get 97. Let's go ahead and check. Divisor times quotient plus remainder. Divisor times quotient plus remainder. Since our remainder is 0 for both, and the identity property of addition says when you add 0 it stays the same, we don't need to add 0. But what we end up with is the identity property of multiplication that says when you multiply by 1, it stays the same. One group of 0 is 0, one group of 8 tenths is 8 tenths, one group of 100 is 100. One group of 7 is 7, one group of 9 tenths is 9 tenths. So 97, that checks. 180, that checks. So our numerator is definitely 97, and our denominator is definitely 180. Let's go ahead and fill in our data collection page. Okay, trimester 2, week 8. Today is 1/24/2020, and our fraction for today is 97 180ths. Okay, 97 is a prime number. It is not a factor of 180, so that means our greatest common factor is 1. And when we make groups of 1, you do not have to get out your number line. But I do like to show you it is right here. 97 180ths. There are no lines below it because it is our simplest form or equivalent fraction in lowest terms. Alright, let's go ahead and erase your worksheet, and thank you for joining me.